Was really proud of the way our team just came out and competed every possession. So we both went on runs, but I thought every single time down the floor, we were flying around, we were playing hard, we were sprinting the floor. So just really happy to see that urgency that we talk about quite often.
Their guards are really aggressive. How do you feel like you adjusted to the way that they push?
So, I mean, our game plan was to try to take 3 away. And Hilber, she still had 22 points. I mean, and they were tough jumpers. I don't even know what you can do on some of those. We tried a little bit of length on her. We switched Kate on her, probably too late in the game. Should have done that earlier. But that did seem to slow her down. So that was one thing we tried to do. But you're right, Badali, too, is another one that can just get to the rim and create. We did a good job on her just staying vertical and not fouling her at the basket. She had some tough finishes that we got to live with. But overall, slowed them down enough and did enough and made them make tough shots, which is all you can ask. If they're going to make tough shots, you got to live with it.
Bella has only 2 points in the first half, yet you score 41. How do you feel about the depth in your scoring that you were able to absorb a situation like that this early in the season?
That is a really nice part about our team. We don't have just one player that can score it, that needs to be the one to make the big shot. Multiple players made big shots tonight when they were going on their runs. Alyssa hit a big 3. Kate had some nice finishes at the rim where we needed a bucket, or had great passes, drop-off passes. So it is comforting to me because I know, okay, wherever I feel like we have our advantage, we can go to that person that game, or that person just in that situation. And it can be, 7, 8, 9 players that we can go to.
Yeah, we saw some big things out of Tessa tonight, out of Anderson.
Yeah.
Just, talk about being able to get them to come off the bench and chip in huge ways for you.
You know what? Our Upers, Tessa and Emma, crushed it. And this is the most confident I've seen them play, aggressive, and they were both instrumental in this win. Tessa had some great cuts with finishes at the rim. She shot the ball well, starting with the bank shot. I'm sure she called it. And then Emma, it's just so nice because she can finish at the rim, and then she can step out and hit those threes too. It just makes her really tough to guard. So I was really happy to see those two play well. We need that. We need that for our depth. We need that for the versatility in scoring. To have 6 players in double figures makes you just a really tough team to guard and to scout.
Talk about the players' reaction on the bench when Emma hits a couple of threes. It seemed like the girls were just going nuts.
They just love each other. They love Emma. They love everybody. But I felt like last year, she's a shooter. She's a really good shooter. And last year, she just didn't shoot it well. So I feel like everyone's just super excited for her that she's knocking down some shots. They know she can, and she's been putting in the time and getting the shots up. So they're just happy for her.
Can you say enough about what Kate gives you at either end of the floor?
I cannot say enough about what Kate gives us. Kate, Alex, with their experience, with their ability to rebound, to pass. They both had, 5 assists or something, 5 or 6 assists, 7 rebounds both. They do things that the average fan doesn't notice that makes the biggest difference in the game. Getting tips, getting stops, their leadership. So, yeah, literally could not say enough about Kate, about Alex, about Sarah, another one of our seniors, all great players.
Talk about making sure to finish this game as strong as you can so that the girls understand what it takes to get through, tough games where, team pushes at the end and will give you a full court press and make you work for it.
Yeah, I think it was great to play Lewis because they didn't give up. They did put on some pressure, and we had some questionable decisions there, but that's how you learn. And we need to be in those pressure situations with the games we got coming up, with our conference play coming up. So it was great to see us respond when we did maybe turn it over or let them get a couple buckets in a row, to, okay, settle in, and that's where could be anybody hit a big shot for us and turned it around.
2 games in, 2 wins at home. How do you feel about where things are at? Obviously this is really early, but, just sort of getting off to the right start here.
Great start. Obviously 2-0, couldn't ask for anything better. We have a lot to learn. I tell them, win or lose, what's more important what we learn. We have to get better every single game. We have a bigger goal in mind. So we have to learn from these games. Happy with the wins, obviously, but we're going to learn from them and be better hopefully Thursday.
What do you like in Alyssa's game, putting her in there as a freshman among all those seniors, and giving her that opportunity to learn from all that veteran experience around her?
Alyssa can do a little bit of everything, and what I love most is just her composure. She is a freshman playing point guard for Michigan Tech, a really good Division II program, against Lewis, a really good Division II program, and she's just right here, even keel. They put on a press. She's right here. Even if she has a turnover, she doesn't let that get to her. Even if she misses a shot, it doesn't get to her. So her mental toughness is probably her best asset, but she is able to guard 1 through 4. She's able to shoot it. She's able to post up. So absolutely love her as a freshman, and she'll get better and better learning from our upperclassmen. You're right.